Right ladies, I'm going to now show you how I do my flower. Okay, you're going to need your little tool for your flowers, cuticle pusher. Okay, I'm going to use 5-inch red, white. I'm also going to be using green and white for my leaves. Fingers crossed, it works. So it's pretty much like how you've done your bow, picking up your white, just touching it into your red, taking off your excess, oops, putting it on. Just going to add a little bit more white in there because I feel it needs a bit more. Again, watching for your consistency. Make sure your brush is nice and dry. Hope you can see that's alright. Just checking it. Okay, so this is what I do. I put it in the middle and then I push it out. Okay, so it looks like that kind of a shape. And I turn my brush round. It's going to be a bit hard for me to try and show. I'm turning this so you can see it. So the brush would be in the centre. Oh, and then I flatten that out. Okay, it doesn't have to be a perfect shape, just, you know, petals look a bit rough around the edges. Same again. Pick up your white, dip it in a little bit of red, pick off your excess. Oh, it's a little bit dry, I'm going to put a liquid on that one. See, not perfect, but as you can see, I play about with it, so I'm just kind of glad you can see that I kind of get it on straight away first time. I think that's sometimes good. Maybe when I've had a few years more experience and a bit more practice, I'll be able to do that. Okay, so checking your consistency. Again, just putting it in the centre. Okay. And again, just flatten it out. You can see, so I've got that shape. Red. Okay, so that just sort of sits in between them two there, that's not quite joined. Okay. And just sort of open it out inside this other petals. because you know petals do overlap. Knock off a bit there. That's not to worry. Again, just flatten it down. As you can see, again, it's not gone too great there, but what I would do again, just quickly pick up another bit, I'd place it back on top, and I would just sort of nudge it to where I want it to be. I'll just repeat what I've just done. Then I would do it again. Okay, so as I say, you don't need to worry if you don't make it perfect. I don't always get it perfect. Okay, so you've sort of got that kind of shape. Put your next bead in. In the middle, that will push it out. So you don't want to make this one too big this time, because obviously we'll come at the centre of the flower. Again, brush in the centre and just push it out. What I tend to do sometimes is, when I do that, not everybody does it, when it's starting to set a little bit more, I just flick the little edges up like that. Just to give it a little bit more of a lift. Nothing major, just a little bit of a lift. And put your next bead in there. And just checking it. Excuse me. So not too far, I'm going to turn it around so that you can see, again in the centre, and just push it out. Okay. I'll just put that one in the centre. So that's just been placed in the centre. Okay. When you've got the consistency right, just check it. Right, let's put your brush point in the middle. Just give it a little twiddle. So you sort of get that effect. Okay. What I usually do sometimes is you can either leave it like that, or you should just go and put a little bit more in, just put a little bit red. So we try this red for some reason. Place a little bit of red in the middle. Okay, it's just sitting like that. Let it dries a bit. And again, just check it. Just gives you a nice little, just a little bit more of effect in the middle, I think, anyway. Now we're going to go on the leaves. Same kind of thing as what you do with your petals. I'm just going to turn that tissue on so I don't get any red on. Okay, so it's the same. Your white up, put it into your green. You don't need to take too much excess off on these because they need to be a bit wet. So you can work a little bit quicker with them. Okay, so you've sort of got that kind of shape, so just get your point. So you've got your point. And the same as what you would do with your bow, your petals. Just push them out a little bit. See a little bit of a glut there, so I'm just going to put a little bit more green in. That's what I'm saying. This is exactly what I'm saying about not being perfect. You get some people that do them on here and they get them first time, no problem. I don't always get them first time. So as you can see, you don't have to get it first time. Okay. And then that's when you get your tool. It's just a case of cutting in a little. I've probably not left it dry enough there, but I'm sort of getting, see what I mean. Okay. Should have left that dry a little bit more. Again, I want to put a little bit more green in the middle. Let it dry a little bit. As I say, not perfect. I know I keep saying that, but I like you ladies to know that it's not the best, but it's still quite effective. It does the job. So you can see that's it. That's my attempt at a rose, some leaves. So I hope it helped again with this one. Good luck trying it.